What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I know it's been a minute since I've been here. This is kind of unexpected. Me and my bro Aaron Wild's out. Shout out to Aaron. We was on Instagram. On my Instagram, it's kind of chilling, vibing. I'm in a really good place in my life. Thankful to be here. A nigga is 30 years old. It took me almost being 30 years old to finally get my life where I want it to be as far as mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. I'm in such a good place. So I was kind of sharing the vibes, and I kind of wanted to bring the vibes over to my YouTube family. So yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can fucking find. How do you share this shit? Hold on. How you share it? How do you share this, Lord? While I'm doing that, I'm going to put this song on that has been in my spirit for the past 2 days. The name is called Mr. Mysterious, okay? And it's by this artist named Tiana Major 9, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to try to find a way to share this so I can put the link in the bottom so I can come up. Anyway, here we go. How I do this, bitch? Okay, I got you. See, don't do it. Okay, what I'll do is I'll send it to I'll send it out. Hey. That's understandable. Let me shit. I'm gonna do this. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna figure it out. Oh my, can I send it to somebody, bitch? Share? Hold on 1 second, I might pause. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Oh. It's not a song that a lot of people know though. Or I can share the link at chat. Oh, okay. But this is a song. I played this song on Instagram. It didn't strike me. But when I played Cardi B and Bruno Mars, they shut my shit off. So it's whatever. It's gonna be okay. I love this song. God gonna work it out. Thank you. Hold on. Where can I share the comments? Hold on. Where is it? Where? Song is for him. Post comment. There we go. There you go. That is the link if y'all want to come up. Hey. What? Thank you. I love you too. Okay. It's extreme.
Bubz, you so motherfucking dizzy, yo.
You say I'm so what?
You so motherfucking dizzy.
Ditzy?
Dizzy.
Dizzy?
Yeah.
Aaron, that's because your big ass is high. That's why it looks like I'm dizzy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm enjoying myself in the music. Okay? So anyway,
But
I'm
should
gonna
I
finish my
cam up or I
song.
should leave it to my face, my pretty ass profile
Yeah,
pic?
cam up with me. I'm not gonna be the only one cammed up. I'm not gonna be the only one cammed up. I'm not gonna be the only one cammed up. There we go. Whoo! Should we cam down? I'm just playing. Let me stop. Let me put some lo-fi on.
Why my head look like that?
You gotta ask God. You gotta ask
Girl.
You gotta ask the Lord. But how's everybody doing in the chat? If you're still here, let us know how you're doing. What's going on? We were over on Instagram. We decided to come on over here. I should be over here a little bit more often, honestly, but I guess where my idea or where my trajectory as far as my channel is going, I want to start manifesting projects and films and stuff. So I'm trying to get that together and then use YouTube as a platform to showcase what it is. So I've kind of been trying to work on things behind the scenes. So, you know, but I still love y'all. I still fuck with y'all. Oh, wow. Aaron froze. That's a whole look at the pic. You look at it. Look at the picture, y'all. Okay, we
Is
back.
this
Oh wow.
mom's?
Huh?
Was I lagging?
Yes, you were very bad.
Is it good now?
Mm-hmm. Right now, yes.
Oh damn.
So, who is this? 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 Y'all about to see who this is. Ooh, who is this? 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 Oh, who the fuck is that
Who's
now?
this?
What's
Hey
going on?
Scotty.
What's going on? I ain't gonna
Okay.
be up here long. I just came up
Oh,
here.
what the fuck?
I just came up here to crash. I'm in the midst of editing video,
Yes.
so I just decided to come up here and tell him what to do on his own channel because he don't know what he doing.
You know he
For
did.
me, first of all, that statement from you, Aaron, does not hurt my feelings from a bitch that's more dizzy and dizzy than I am. And I appreciate Scotty telling me this because he's the OG. So of course I'm gonna listen to him. But I'm just saying, I'm still good. Ain't nothing happened to it now with that song. Now if I played a popular song on the charts, because that song's still kind of underground.
You never know, to be honest. Like you never know. So yeah, but
Bitch, why
what
my eye look crazy in this camera?
what y'all talking about up here anyway?
We don't
We
even know.
don't
We was
talk
just
about
shooting the shit.
everything that's
Honestly,
gone on
we
this
was
whole
just
fucking week.
we was on Instagram at first because I was just playing music, kind of just. I'm in a good place now. Like I said, my birthday and stuff. Like I feel really good right now, and I kind of want to just vibe. So I was like, let me go ahead and chill with my Instagram family. We was gonna go to Bigo, but we was like, nah, it's not Bigo. So I just said, let's do YouTube. So haven't done that in a
Y'all
while.
can have all that. Mm-mm.
So we on your turf. We on your turf.
Y'all can have Bigo. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Y'all
ready
can
for
have the
that.
love and hip hop of apps. I don't want to be a part of that.
But
Uh-uh.
low key, the panels on YouTube is just like the panels on Bigo. It's just that some of the people on YouTube be a lot older. That's all.
What you trying to say?
Fucking shirt.
On Bigo, it's more so like teenagers and young teens, like in their
I thought you
twenties.
were trying to call me old.
See, Scotty, come on now.
I was just making sure you
Come
wasn't.
on now. No, I see. I didn't say that. I
I
wasn't
didn't say you
implying.
did. I was just making sure you didn't. That's all I said.
That is a word. I didn't say. Say it again.
I said I didn't say you did, but I was making sure that you didn't.
That is a word. Okay. What? Ah, I'm screaming. But I do thank you for coming on my channel. So, like I said, you
Of
always welcome
course.
here, always. So,
Oh, of course. Of course I was coming. Why not?
praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. How has your day been? Let us know how have you been doing.
You already know how it's been. We already talked.
Okay, well, I'm talking about just overall or your night.
Um, cause I've only been home for like three
Oh,
hours
women.
now. So, once I got home, I really what I do. Um,
I'm back.
once I got home, I just started like trying to start on like videos because I did like two and I only edited one. So it's like I was doing videos for tomorrow or whatever. So that's pretty much it because
I agree,
I'm
Terrence.
I'm tired. So agree with what? Me
Tired
looking
of
at
the
the
bottoms fighting. Tired of the tops pretending. I'm sorry.
I look like a teenager. Oh my god,
What the
really?
You
fuck?
you young looking.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
She's a
32,
tender
not 50.
roadie. Gotta be fine, y'all. Let's stop acting like you're not.
What you been up to, Aaron? Because from what I be seeing, you be asking people Miley was good. You be arguing with people on Bigo. Every time I call Brandon, it's like just out here showing your ass. Well, so what's really the business with that? Like, why
Ass,
you out
bitch.
showing
Butt
your ass
ass.
like that?
Hold on one second.
Okay, I want to hear the excuse for you showing your ass.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Why you in the dark?
I have my LED lights on. At first, I had the red ones on when I was on Instagram. It's still up there. You can look on my Instagram. I still have the video
Okay,
up
so what are we
in case you
talking
want to catch the
about?
playback.
You showing your ass?
I'm not really showing my
Really?
ass.
You
It's
not?
the big old way, in
That's
my
why I'm not
opinion.
there. Mm-mm.
But that whole Miley was good situation with what's his name?
Oh,
King
King
Kane.
Kane. Was it King Kane?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was just upset that I was Team Andre in the beginning. Um
Who fucking
that's where
cares?
he feels
Oh,
like I defended Andre too much and he wanted to get me together or
Because you
whatever. And I'm like, girl, huh?
um, I said because you like Andre. That's why he wanted to get you together.
Yeah. Like I said in my review that Andre was going to be my season fave, like my
I don't
preseason
see why
fave.
he would be, but go ahead.
No, he was my preseason. Just looking at the trailer and everything, I felt like he was going to bring it. You know, shit happens, right?
Yeah, all the time.
So,
bitch, you
stuff didn't
last.
work out. I end up reading the fuck out of Andre. Andre was mad that I read him. He went after me. But when I interviewed with King Payne and I saw that he brought my name up in his live, out in the live on the thing, I was like, girl, okay, so I want you to keep that same energy when we interview you. And that's what that happened. It was like a little moment. It wasn't really
Do you
serious.
feel like you kept that energy though when you interviewed him?
I
It was
really feel like
it
I
was
did. I'm not a scary ass bitch.
it was absolutely funny. Most definitely funny. It
Yeah, I'm
was.
not a scary ass bitch. Like, whatever
I
I
mean,
say, I could say
I
it
know
to
what
your
you mean.
face.
I know what you mean with that stuff because it's like us as reviewers, like when we say what we say on our videos, and then it's time for an interview, they think that we're supposed to bow down to them when they come up and do interviews with us, and I'm just not that type of person. Because I remember when we interviewed Mitch from the Come Up New York, I guess he thought that I was supposed to back down because he was in my
It's
face or
Gabby.
whatever, and I wasn't gonna back down for the damn thing. I said what I said on that.
Oh.
I said what I said on my videos, and it wasn't gonna change just because he was up there on the stream yard with me. It wasn't gonna change a damn thing. I said what I said. And so, like, it was stuff that he did in the interview that I didn't even notice at first because, again, it was the same stuff that I was calling him out for on my videos, which was being passive aggressive, being subliminal, doing stuff, throwing rocks and hiding their hand. And he did it pretty well in the interview because I didn't notice it until I watched the playback. But
Mm-hmm.
then I still felt I kept my same energy while I was up there. So it was just like, I use that for example. So, it's just like a lot of the times when we do these reviews and shit like that, they get mad, they get pissed at us because of what we saying, and then it comes time for an interview, and then they want to sit
Amber.
up there and think that we're supposed to back down. No, I'm not backing down. I said what I said.
For real. And it's like I said it from the beginning of
Ooh.
the beginning when the trailer dropped. PSA, do not get in your fucking feelings. We're just reviewing what we're watching. Like
And that's
whatever
all
we
I'm
watch on this.
saying. That's all I'm
Mhm.
saying. That's it's like I have to say that every time I review a new show. It's kind of like with Jamar's show, The Circle ATL that just came out. I made sure to say it at the beginning that these are just opinions. They could change as the season progresses. Like, don't get in your feelings. I don't know y'all. I'm treating y'all the same way I treat Love and
Mhm.
Hip Hop. I'm treating y'all the same way I treat Real Housewives of Atlanta, Potomac. I don't know these bitches,
Incognito.
so I'm
Period.
speaking my mind on it. It is what it is. So don't get mad with me. And this is why I do interviews with people so you can clear your name and set the record straight or tell me things that I wasn't privy to when I did the review. That's it. But they get so damn pissed off and so damn mad every time you do a review, and
Mhm.
and I learned that lesson with G Status. They was certain people were pissed because I said what I said about them. It still don't change shit. I said it. Whatever.
But that's because I think people want people to like them. They're looking at the good things. Oh, I'm about to get the followers. I'm about to get all this other type of stuff. But then here comes the critiques too.
But see,
It's
that's the
going
thing.
to show
Sometimes
I feel
the
like they don't
critiques
think
might be
about
telling the
long.
truth. Well,
I don't think they think about long term though. They do wrap up in what people are saying about them. Listen, you know what? I'm not privy to the reality show world. I really do want to be on a reality show. The reality show that I want to be on is Real World. I always wanted to be on Real World.
that would be interesting.
But if I ever get the opportunity to be on Chasing Atlanta or any of these gay web series, I already know that I'm. First of all, we're on YouTube. We're already going to be subjective to like negative comments.
We already
So,
are.
Right.
that's what I'm saying. So it's like this is already preparing us.
Yeah.
You know, Scotty, you have gotten multiple because
Mm-hmm.
of your opinion. I have
Oh, gee.
gotten some, but it's like it don't break me down because I know the kind of person that I am. I know what I give, and I know that I'm me at the end of the day. I
Mm-hmm.
could look at my videos today and be like, I'm not acting like nobody else.
Right.
I'm
Exactly.
confident enough that you can't compare me to any other person on YouTube.
They
And
would
shout
still
out to everybody that's doing their thing.
Yeah.
they would still try though, because I get compared and I'm annoyed by it. Like sometimes they can compare you to people just because you have a past with them. Like for example, I hate to even talk about it. But for example, I still get
Talk
grouped
about it.
up with I still get grouped up with Justin J because we used to be friends. I'm nothing like him, he's nothing like me. So why are we being compared? Um, it's like even though you have your own identity, people still will find a way to compare you to somebody else. And it's kind of like I feel like there's only one Scotty. There's only one person that can be me, and that's just that. Like it is what it is. Even I have been guilty of comparing people myself because when I see people like House of Aaron, when I look at him, I see like a young DJ Richie Sky on the come up or something like that when I watch his videos because they do the same thing. So
Yeah.
it's like even though they do the same thing and I can see the similarities, they have their own thing or whatever. So it can be a tad bit annoying. The comparisons can be a little annoying, but at the same time, you just got to take them in stride, to be honest. Because, like I said, I
Mhm.
find myself comparing other YouTubers to another because they're like similar, but they're different, or they're in the same lane. They're just like with Bundy and Rocks and Ashley Miller. Those three get compared to each other all the time, or they get pit against each other all the time because they're from a specific sector. Like I'm in the same sector as them. They're the three leads of the sector that we're in. We're in the whole reality TV recap sector. Is when you think of the reality TV recap sector, you think of the first three people you think of is Rocks, Bundy, and Ashley. Then after them, there's myself. There's Color Me Pink. There's Jay Lee. There's Jamie. That's me. There's Niecy Dixon. Like those are newer people that's coming up. There's James Colwell. At one point in time, it was Sean Bradley. Um, at one point in time, it was Lady Mika. At one point, like it's a lot of different people in that sector, but the most recognizable people you can think of is Bundy, Rocks, and Ashley, and because they are the most recognizable,
Yeah.
they're the ones that get compared or they get pitted up against each other. Or it's just like with the Scorpion show and Sweet Addictions, they used to get they used to get compared to each other because it was two duos. It was female duos and it was a male duo, and they did the same shit and they got compared. Or it's like the Funky Dinevas. Most gay YouTubers get compared to him anyway because he is the grand dame, so to speak, of the gay YouTuber. Who wouldn't want to be like him? I don't
Mm.
really want to be like him, but I want to do the things that he's done, like sit on
Mhm.
somebody's reunion stage or be up there on Fox Soul with Claudia Jordan. I feel like I'd do a good job at that. But it's just what it is. I feel like a damn OG giving y'all advice or whatever. I mean,
You
that's
are.
what it
You
comes
are.
across, you know.
You
I
are.
wasn't trying to come up here and do all that,
I
but
know, but
still.
that's what you are. See, that's the thing. Like you share. That's what I was telling you. Like you share your platform. You share what you've created, what you've been through, and you don't be selfish like a lot of other people. You actually give back and you actually help other people, and that's going to bless you in the long run. You get what I'm saying?
I
So
don't
Yep.
never want to be that person because I tell Brandon this all the time, Aaron, it's very weird to me now because I've been on YouTube this year, gonna make 11 years. I've been on YouTube
Uh-huh.
for a very long time, and it's so odd when I hear you're a YouTube vet, you're a veteran in YouTube. I'm officially a vet at this point, and when other YouTubers that are coming up and I'm watching their videos and I'm like, oh, I like them. And come to find out they've been watching me the whole time. That's weird to me. I'm still not used to that. Even with Josiah, like we became good friends and he was watching me for years and I really wasn't paying attention. He was watching me for a long time. So it was like, so me being on YouTube for a long time, I just know certain things. I know what works for me and what doesn't, or what is good for me and what's gonna take time to work. Because I was mainly into the whole reality recap thing, but when COVID hit and all the reality shows shut down, I didn't know what else I was gonna do. So I decided to start doing the whole going to the gossip world with the lovely teas and the Tasha K's and the Storm Monroes and the Armand Wiggins type thing and did the Yes for the Miss stuff. And it worked out for me when I started doing it. So, it's you know
that's all you
but
can
I
do.
was
All you can do. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
go ahead.
No, but I was saying that that's all you really can do is just share what you've learned because what you learned is universal where a lot of people can grow from that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot of people they end up becoming bitter and angry and they don't want to help nobody because sometimes they wouldn't help. You know what I'm saying?
But
Or go ahead.
another thing too, it just goes back to what Aaron was talking about with these like web series people, like they get so upset at us or everything. They like the biggest thing is the first thing they say is, I don't know how hard this is. We opening up ourselves to the cameras as if we're not doing the same thing when we get in front of the camera. Just like they get shitted on, we get shitted on too. So and they don't realize that. Like people watch us and everybody isn't gonna like you. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? Everybody not gonna like you. I remember reading a comment one time. This was way back. I think this was like 2015. I had been on YouTube for like 4 or 5 years at this point, and I think um, we had did this compilation video. I think Jamar had done this. All I want to know is why video with all of us on there.
I think I remember
That
that.
we let all of us posted on our own platforms. I posted it. I think Ashley did. Adrian Expressions did. We all had posted it. And then, of course, I wanted to see what everybody had to say. So I went on Adrian's page to look at his comment section. And it was one guy. He was like, he had said that he didn't like me once before when we did it the first time. Then when we did it the next time, he was like, the one with the weird ass mouth and he's not funny and blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, that was the first time I ever just seen someone say they just didn't like me or say that I wasn't funny to them. But what people don't understand is I don't try to be funny. I just say the first thing that comes to. I don't try to be funny at all. I'm not trying to be funny. It's just me. And he just went in on me like I fucked with his mean or something. And I was just like, oh wow, oh, that was the first time I really just saw someone say flat out that they just didn't like me. But it is what it is. Everybody ain't for everybody.
That
Yep.
is
And
And it,
I think I realized this at growing up, because since I've always been picked on, And when I found myself going to another school, well, graduating from one school to another, the shit kept coming up, and it's like they would kept saying the same shit. So I think I developed a tough skin because motherfuckers would just call me fat. So it's like you can't say shit else. Like you can't say I'm
Right.
ugly.
Right.
You know, you could talk about my skin color, but I love my skin color, bitch. I
Oh,
love myself.
I
So it's
know
like you
all about being picked on. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, so it's like
Good.
it's already like when I see negative comments in my comment section, I'll be laughing at it. And I'll comment to like people. One thing I like to do is comment back. And I'll just tell them like thanks for watching. I'm sorry you didn't like this, but thanks for watching anyway. That's kind of like my thing is like I love I love any supporter that I get. Like bad or good. Like I want you to comment as much as possible. I don't
Well,
care.
I'm
And
gonna
I'm
tell you,
not gonna block your comment. Like for what?
I'm gonna tell you this. As far as the ugly comments, the only people that call me ugly are the gays, and that's just real talk. Those are the only people that call me ugly. Like like being on YouTube, I already know that I don't have like the biggest gay following anyway. I don't think I'm too gay friendly anyway, so I don't really have a big gay following. If you look at my analytics. I think I checked it yesterday. It's like 90% women and the other 10 is men. So I know I don't have a big gay following at all. And
Some of them gays might be labeled as women.
who knows? Well, big gay male following, let's just say that. So it's like a lot of the times when I'm getting drugged and being called ugly and all this other stuff, it's by gay men. See, and it's nothing new to me. Like I don't really get along with many gays in real life anyway, so of course they're not gonna watch my shit. It's nothing new to me.
But yeah. I'll be back.
Bitch,
Reasons
where's
why
you
I
at in the
don't fuck,
bathroom?
reasons why I don't fuck with them like that. Anyway,
Why you do your face like that? Anyway.
I'm just saying.
I mean, but
I'm
like I
still
said
in
before,
the
you still got a nice little core of people in your life who are gay too. So there are some gay people. Let's not forget that. So
15%.
I'm being
okay, 58. As long as you get a friend within that 15%, you should be good.
15%. I'm not looking for them. Like I said, that's why I don't fuck with them anyway. Like it is what it is. I don't fuck with them too much anyway. So,
Or they gonna come to you.
fuck.
huh?
I said they gonna come.
They gonna what? You working up?
They're gonna come to you.
Come to me for what?
You're saying you're not gonna look for them. I'm saying they're gonna come to you.
And then another thing, I don't trust folks like that. Either. So it's just like I'm very nice, but I'm
What are
not
we
trust.
talking about?
You know, I
We
was
still on the
basically
subject of
yeah. But all in all, like they just have to understand everybody's not gonna like you. Because I know when I first got on YouTube back in the gap, I just knew everybody was gonna like me. Because everybody around me likes me. So I just knew everybody was gonna like me. But then you gotta realize everybody's not gonna like you. Like everybody ain't gonna like you, period. Like they'll find the pettiest thing to hate you for. Oh, I don't like the way he talk. Okay. I don't like his accent. Okay. I mean, okay. It's okay,
no,
whatever.
no. I totally like. That's why I prepared myself. Like
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do YouTube, even back then when I first saw like Scorpion doing it. Always wanted to do it. I just didn't have the courage, and plus I was in high school. Like I didn't want to show my real personality.
Mm.
But you know what? Shit happened. I'm on here. I love it, low key. I haven't even put out a video in like I thought about mad content. I literally got it written in my phone, but I just haven't found the time to like record and stuff like that. But yeah, like
You're
I'm
about to get
prepared for
into. You about to make me start preaching about that too. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
quiet.
consistency, trust and believe. Trust and believe. I'm trying to get better at consistency. Uh,
Okay. Let me
yeah.
say this, because now here I am about to start back with this whole OG triple OG BS I'm on right now. So here's the thing with that. So I've been on here for 11 years, and I didn't start being consistent until last year.
Oh wow.
And although I would put my videos out back then, sometimes it wouldn't be in a timely manner. So I'm gonna say this: it's not always easy to do. I can be honest and say that it's not always easy to do because you do have to push yourself. Sometimes I push myself too much. Being that I work 40 hours a week and then I come straight home and I get to doing content. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes I push myself a little too hard. It's like on a night like this, like on Tuesday nights. On Tuesdays I work late, so I have to get up, go to work at 11. I don't come home until 2 o'clock at night. Maybe I sit and lounge around. I make it home like maybe 8:30. I lounge around for like 30 minutes. I get up at 9 and start
Hey
filming.
Quan,
Hey, Quan the poet. I
the
get up
link
and
is in
start
Hey,
the in the
Quan.
comments if you want to come up.
I'll go
Yeah,
and
so I
film.
can
Always
fucking
got
roast you to your motherfucking face.
But yeah, I get up and I film maybe two, three, maybe even four, and edit all of them, have them scheduled to come out, and then I'll be up till probably 1 in the morning, and then by the time I
really.
call Brandon, I'm asleep. So it's
I love the way you call him Brandon instead of Bubs.
I do not call him Bubs. No,
You don't like Bubs? You don't like the name Bubs?
I've never called him Bubs.
Oh, he really.
I, see,
I hate his name. I love Bubs better.
I've never called him Bubs ever. As long as I've known him, I've never
Brandon.
called him
This
Bubs.
motherfucker don't even look like a Brandon. He looked like a Bartholomew or some shit. Yeah, he do. He looked like a
Hey,
Brad.
you don't look like an
Don't
Aaron.
you look
You
like
look
a
like a
Brad?
Tanisha or something.
I
A
look like a
big
Brad to
old
me.
bitch who goddamn eat hot Cheetos and shit, bitch, and beat people up.
Mm.
I'm for real. I've never ever called him Bubs. Ever called him that. I don't think he's
That's
ever heard me say that. The only time I say Bubs is if I'm trying to send people to his channel. I just say go and watch Bubs the guy. And even when I say that, I say y'all know him as Bubs the guy. I don't call him this shit. I call him by his name.
Mhm.
Like no,
I'm gonna continue to play. I understand. I
no.
understand.
Mm-mm.
I don't mind if people call me Brandon or call me Bubs. It don't matter to me. But people sometimes
Listen, I
call
will
me Bubs.
never in life call you
BUDZ.
Brandon.
You say what?
I'm never ever gonna call you Brandon.
That's fine.
Mm-mm.
That's fine.
You don't even give me Brandon type teas. You don't even
What
do shit like a Brandon.
what do Brandons do?
No,
Ew,
Brandons
okay,
are
hold on one
soft
second,
ass
y'all.
niggas.
I'm
In
so
my
happy to see
opinion,
Aaron
they're
talking all
soft.
this shit. Aaron about to get his ass
Soft
whooped. We about
ass
to get
niggas.
more information. Now, because guess who we have in the building? Boom, here we go.
Who's
Wow.
that?
Oh Lord.
Hey. Hi,
Hey
baby.
Quan.
Now, you
So
were saying,
listen,
Hey,
Aaron?
Kwame,
Scotty.
Aaron, you was
just
talking
move
shit?
out the way a
You was talking
little
shit
bit
while he
to the
was in the
side. Give me
comments,
this
and I
to the
was there.
side. Quan Poet, baby.
Quan the poet. Get it right.
The poet, bitch.
Full name.
See,
Girl,
I
we
got a
already
feeling I might have to
acquainted.
leave up out of here.
Girl, let me tell
No,
your
you safe. You safe.
hold on. Let me
You can
tell
watch
your
him across the street.
motherfucking
That's what
ass
we had. Me and
something.
you was across the street,
Girl,
Scotty.
Bubs, I'm talking.
What?
Quan, baby. You know I live for you, baby. You know I live for you.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Okay?
dated.
Okay.
But how motherfucking dare you go on that motherfucking good ass mansion and good motherfucking Bel Air, girl, and wear what you wore?
Oh my
That
God. Let me
What's
motherfucking
wrong
top
with it?
flight security of the world white ass suit that granddaddy ass suit with the gold motherfucking shirt to match. I bet you had on some gold drawers, didn't you?
My jaw's hurting.
No, I didn't have on gold drawers. I don't wear underwear.
You didn't?
I don't wear underwear.
My jaw's hurting.
I knew.
But my suit was it was very classic. It was, I mean, our colors were
It
red,
was gold
and
member.
white.
It was giving solid gold dancer type tees. It was giving gold buster. Like, it was giving gold member tees.
That's
like, girl.
fine. And she was fab.
It wasn't.
It was.
Who picked it out?
Don't worry about who picked it out, darling. But it was picked out.
Mm-hmm.
It was picked out at the boutiques.
At what boutique? The swap meet?
No, darling, the boutique on Rodeo, which you know nothing about. Because your fashions are clearly bought from a clearance rack.
Rodeo,
darling. Rodeo.
So do you have a stylist? Do you have a stylist?
No, I don't. I had someone who helped me. I had someone who helped me out with this who is a stylist.
Mm-hmm. And she didn't do shit for that, right?
Aaron.
You just say anything, I see.
No, I'm really
when
pissed.
You're on a reality show, when you get a reunion, we'll see what you wear and what you look like. Oh wait, you're not on one.
If I'm not looking my best, I'm not showing up. Fuck you, me.
But I wasn't looking my absolute worst. And mind you, I had to get that morning because my designer of my other outfit bailed on me. So I had to get up that morning and work it out.
I want to see the pictures of that so-called outfit. And I want to see if it's better or lacking.
I cannot.
That white suit. Better than that white suit. Because, baby. Seriously, I was pissed, Quan. Like, I swear to God, I was pissed. First of all, did y'all see the motherfucking promo? Did y'all see the promo?
Mm-mm.
Y'all ain't see the promo? Okay. First of all, I was in that motherfucking live. You know, the whole behind the scenes shit. I watched it.
Mm-hmm.
One, when they put the motherfucking camera on you, I wanted to shake you and I wanted to throw your motherfucking ass down the motherfucking long ass steps, bitch. Okay. Why would you let anybody put you in that motherfucking raggedy ass white granddaddy ass bitch?
That was not a raggedy
from the
white
motherfucking
suit.
Barbecue, the family fucking.
That was not a raggedy white
suit.
That was
a granddaddy ass suit, girl.
Goodbye. It was not.
It was, girl. It was giving like my selling motherfucking Marlboros outside of the motherfucking corner store suit, girl. It was giving very much that, girl. Don't you,
Aaron?
Girl.
Aaron.
Season 2.
Hold on.
It's fine because I've never seen nothing fashionable for Aaron. So
no, girl, I'm not a fashion
girl. Who
got
no fashions who want to talk
girl,
about it.
I am not a fashion girl, but I know.
Well, sit down.
Girl,
well, then sit down in your spot. If you're not a fashion girl, sit over there with the non-fashion.
Somebody else's fashion if you're not a fashion girl.
All I'm saying
what do you have on right now,
all I'm saying is this. This is me. This is me that literally watches like reunions.
Okay.
Really, really does. I don't think I would have wore a fucking granddaddy ass suit.
Okay, congratulations.
But Aaron, if you're not fashionable, how you gonna come for somebody else's fashion?
What I'm saying is, I'm not fashionable.
I can only imagine what
for me.
What I'm saying is,
what I'm saying is, I'm not a fashion girl, but I wear what works for me. And I bet you, if I do have a freaking reunion, I'll promise to wear motherfucking a white suit with some gold shirt. With some bright ass gold shirt, Quan. What the fuck?
Yes, let me ask you this. That was our color.
That you wear, will it be neat?
First of all, one person had on burgundy, one person had on red, another person had on motherfucking
our colors were
what's
red.
That, ostrich feathers.
Our colors were red, gold, and white. Those were our colors: red, gold, and white.
So why the fuck? So why the fuck King Payne had on silver?
I don't know. You got to ask King Pain.
Those was your colors.
Aaron.
Our colors were red, gold, and white.
All right.
Everyone brought it the way they
Aaron.
wanted to bring it.
Don't listen to Aaron.
If
Aaron
you didn't like it, Aaron, that's just you. Like, you just didn't like it. That's fine. Girl, you didn't have to wear it, sweetheart. I did.
The reason why Aaron is mad. The reason why Aaron,
Sister Soldier ass suit girl.
Why you going in so hard?
Mad at me. He wearing these clothes.
Hello.
Child, please.
Hello. Do not worry about Aaron. The real reason why Aaron is mad is because even though he had the gold on, he was looking like a golden honey pot, and your motherfucking Winnie the Pooh built ass was hungry for the honey, but the honey is already called for. And you really asking for a death wish because there's a particular nigga that wants to rock your star right now and then get you tacos. So you really want to continue?
Bitch, I ain't going to no motherfucking tacos. I can make my own motherfucking tacos.
And he gonna find you. He gonna find your ass. He already know where you work at.
A mess.
That's why Quan is sitting pretty and ain't worried about shit because he knows for a fact that something else is working in his favor.
And I got plenty of compliments on my granddaddy suit. So
wow.
Aunts and uncles say you look like a fly dude.
I got comments from just after because they posted everyone's picture. I've got lots of inboxes and likes and comments. So
okay.
Well, first of all, speaking of the reunion, I want to send a special shout out to Get with Lou for hosting I think it was the pre-show, I believe.
Yeah.
Bitch, Get it Lou better work, honey.
And no one knew she was gonna be there. That was the gag.
She's a smaller YouTuber, and just salute to him for that because he was just on Boys Night Out with us just this past Friday night. He was on there with us.
We had
we had her too, but girl, they lost the fucking footage.
What happened to the footage? What?
I don't fucking know. We had him.
First
of all, I was at work. I was at work when we did it with Pretty Lou, and when I feel like the audio or the video was like a little bit of choppy, so I think they didn't use that because you remember I was going in and out because I was at work.
Well, maybe we can do another one or something in the future. I don't know.
No, I'm cool.
No, I feel like we should still have our chance with Lulu just to see what's going on.
Nah, I really love Pretty Lou.
Lou is dope. I like Lou. Lou is dope.
Yeah.
But girl, that makeup does wonders.
Salute. I was really happy for him when I saw that come across my timeline. Now
I'm happy for him too. He deserved it.
He didn't even mention it to us when he was on Boys Night Out because we had asked what projects you have coming up. He didn't even mention it.
That is a secret.
But it was a secret. So
which I hope it's a secret because the damn cast ain't know either. Like we got to the mansion, had to do things, and they said go upstairs into this room, and you're gonna do something. And we walk in, and bitches Lou, and I was like, oh, where you come from?
I wonder who picked him. Was that Quinn's idea to do that?
I have no idea. You got to talk to Lou about that. I don't know how that even came about.
Well, congrats and shout outs to Lou. Yes.
Yeah.
Support each other over here.
He's doing his shit.
Everybody wins, okay?
Okay.
So, on to other matters.
Oh, God.
When y'all was done taping, I did tweet to you, like, how was the outcome? And was you satisfied? And your answer was?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So, I could just say that I was really worried about you at the reunion. No shade. I was.
Why?
I don't know what it is with you, Quan, but I have a certain type of like a little grass on you a little bit. Like I don't know what it is. Like maybe because I really, but it's like I feel like we have kind of the same story in a way. Not in a way, it's like different, but it's like we have. It's similar. So that's why and that's why I went so hard on Miss Mamas with the whole attacking your mental health and everything. And I'm gonna give him fucking hell. Girl, girl, fuck all that.
We did talk about that. Me and him did have a conversation about that, and we got that
good.
cleared
So
up.
hopefully I'll see you before we get to talk because, girl, I'm still not over it.
We're good.
But that's how I was like, I really had a grasp on you with that shit.
Yeah.
Because that's why I didn't like Miss Mamas because of that.
Yeah, I understand.
So it's like, I do. So that's why I was like really coming at you about your outfits. Like, I want you to be at your best.
It was, you know what? I was really getting something made that I felt was gonna be really great, and it just fell through. And when shit fall through, you gotta just make some work and make it look good. So
Yeah. So I don't want you to think like, girl, like
ain't nobody worried about you, Aaron, and what you think about the outfit.
Like, I do have a certain like.
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, ain't nobody think about you, child.
Ain't nobody worry about that.
Huh?
Said nobody's taking you serious. Ain't nobody think about you, child.
Okay.
No, I just like a lot of people could get me wrong. It feels like I'm sometimes serious and sometimes not. So they don't really know which one they're gonna get. I don't know. So they could misread my, they could misread me. I don't know.
I'm not misreading you.
You bet not.
I understand you clear, honey.
Quan is also
and listen,
OG in YouTube too.
Quan, first of all,
yeah, he's an OG in YouTube too. Because when I first started, we started around the same time.
Quan already know my judge with him, and I'm not gonna say no more.
He wasn't Quan the poet back then, though. He was Quan's world back then.
Oh yeah, I remember that too. Yeah, him and his other friend, Frozen Boyfriend. I remember them together. Yeah,
that's my best friend.
Yes, back when YouTube was fun.
Yeah, Quan used to wear shades all the time in his videos.
I did. I wore shades every video.
Every single video, he wore shades.
I would go ham, baby.
You know what's so crazy? I thought about wearing shades right now in my video because sometimes this fucking light can be in my eyes and they terrible on my eyes.
And I only wore shades because every time I would do a video, I would look at myself, and I felt like I was always like looking over like this way at the camera.
Oh, okay.
So I put shades on so it would distract me from looking at myself. And if my head was like this, like no one would know what I'm looking at. Y'all just assume I'm just.
Yeah. And you know what? I thought about that because I do the same thing. So I'm going.
I was thinking about doing some reviews again, but child, I don't know.
I was kind of upset. I was like, wait a motherfucker, he did a fucking trailer. Why he didn't keep it up?
You had stopped doing them for a long time.
Been on motherfucking King Painted because King Pain, like, he was doing it every review. Yeah. He even had y'all asses up there.
It was different. It's different when you're like trying to do a review on the show that you're on. It's a lot. It's a lot different. Yeah. But I was thinking of coming back and doing some on the other series that are out there. Maybe
that would be dope. That would definitely be dope.
Make the girls mad again.
Oh wow. I had a thought, but it's not.
So so what can we talk about? There's a lot of shit that happened. How do y'all felt about the BET Awards?
They were actually good to me. I actually like them.
I don't know them people.
So you don't know them people?
The EBT Award.
When I say that, I mean I don't know half the people that was performing. Like I actually I did a review on it or whatever because, of course, everybody wanted me to do one. And plus, I wasn't even gonna watch it at first. My friend made me watch it. And I was just sitting there, and I'm like, I don't know none of these people. I don't know these songs. I don't know nothing. Like the only person that I really knew that was out right now is Megan Thee Stallion, and that's it. I don't know these people. Like I can't. Like I don't care about Lil Baby in Plows, not Plows, Kirk Franklin performing. I don't care
You
about
didn't see
that.
Jasmine Sullivan and Nari
Oh,
Lennox?
I forgot about her being up there. I liked her performance, and I liked Megan's performance, and I love the Queen Latifah tribute in the DMX one. The DMX one was just too short for me, but I enjoyed it. And on top of that, I'm surprised that I like City Girls in their song Twerkulator because I think they're dumbasses, and I don't really endorse nothing that they talk about. But I was watching them perform and then I started liking the song and I'm like, okay, these dumbass bitches actually have something that I can listen to because I really don't like nothing that they release because I just find them to be so dumb and just stupid.
I didn't like the
It
City
is.
Girl.
Like the only song by them I really like is Act Up and that is even stupid to me. I just like it when she say, if he a rich nigga, I'ma fuck you till you ain't one or something they say. I love
Turn
that song.
around to a
Oh my
dancer. I
god.
make it clap like you got the right answer. This is my shit.
It's a
We see
thunderclap,
it.
bitch.
Okay.
And who else performed? The baby performed. I don't care about him.
Megan walked her ass right on off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Aquarius behavior because I do the same thing. If I was forced to be on stage with somebody I don't fuck with, I would gladly walk off the stage.
Okay,
Gladly.
that makes sense.
I'm not standing
How
next to
did
you.
y'all feel about the biggest thing that happened, which I'm pretty sure was like the focal point?
Oh, I
Little
almost forgot
Nas
about Lil
X
Nas.
and the Kiss.
I actually
What were
have a
y'all thoughts
video.
on that?
The video that I have to edit, which is why I'm surprised I'm still up here. But the last video I did before I came up here was about that. It was about what's this guy's name? I
Montero.
think no, 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 no. The dude, I think he has a character called Super Big. That Super Big, whatever his name is on Instagram.
Oh, from Bigo.
Oh,
From
super
Yeah,
Bigo.
big.
He got green hair,
Bubs.
looking
Yeah.
like a cracked
yeah.
out
He did
Joker.
a
Yeah.
video going in on Lil Nas X, and then people like I think they said Tamar and Phaedra, and that some girl from Love and Hip Hop Miami co-signed everything that he said. So I did a video talking about it, and
Y'all, do
me
y'all
personally,
know why they co-signed it?
because they're homophobes. That's why.
No. Tamar and Phaedra, they both they both are under they both are on a show with Jason Lee. Tamar's on a show on Bigo with Jason Lee.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she is co-signing that. Because
Then it,
Super, her and Jason Lee has a show on Bigo. And I don't know about Phaedra. Ain't she was a part of girl
I don't know
Phaedra.
that, but I've seen her on Beagle a few times. So
I don't see it for her. That's just me. I never watches her live. I just don't.
there you go.
well, I saw it, and then people were calling them homophobic, but I just feel like if you co-sign with the shit, that's how you really feel. I don't know why everybody's making a big deal about kissing a man on stage. He's a gay entertainer. What the fuck else is he supposed to do? And on top of that, nobody makes a big deal when girls do it. Girls do it all the time, and no one bats an eyelash about it. When
Mm.
Britney Spears and Madonna kissed at the MTV Awards, no one said nothing. They thought that shit was hot as fuck. When you see a
Yeah.
man do it, everybody got something to say. It goes back to this whole double standard. A woman can sit up here and be gay for pay all day, and she can suck whatever puss she wants, and she can hop right back on the dick the very next day. But when a man decides that he wants to kiss on another man, it's the worst thing in the world. I never understand.
Do you think it's because of his skin color and do you think it's because of the location? It was at the BT Awards. Niggas.
It didn't have
Heterosexual males.
He said
It didn't
nigga.
have to be.
Rappers.
It didn't have to even be at the BET Awards because I hate to say it, but some if you look at the Shade Room and anytime they post anything gay, you see these black folks always be the first ones in there being homophobic, saying bullshit, and they just real talk. A lot of black people are homophobic. I hate saying it, but they are. They find any reason to judge or they find any reason to bash just based on my own experience and what I see. You post something about somebody gay on Love and Hip Hop on Shade Room. Look at the comments. It's always in shambles. They always got something to say, especially heterosexual men. I don't see what the big deal is. Lil Boosie could have got on stage and performed his song, Two Red Bones Kissing in the Back Seat, or They Dyking. He could have had two bitches on stage, dyking on stage, and they would not have an issue with it. But you see
Mm-hmm.
a man dancing with another man and he kissed him in the mouth. Oh, we gotta think about the kids. Do we think about the kids when y'all do y'all shit on stage? Do we think about the kids when we promote promiscuous ass bitches like Sukiana and the City Girls? Do we do any of that? No, but when it's something
Right.
gay, then we gotta watch out for the kids. I'm not here to raise your fucking kids. Fuck you and your kids. I'm not here to
I
raise your fucking kids.
My
yeah,
God.
I hate when it comes to us that motherfuckers want to bring religion into it. That's what I hate. I need that to stop. I need that narrative to really stop about girl, God don't like gays. It wouldn't like if you would have had a father in your life. It's not in the Bible. If you had a father in your life, you wouldn't be like that. Stuff like like
The
whatever it comes
stereotype.
to us, I hate that it's so biblical. Like,
But these are
it
coming
just
from people. These are coming from people who are already
I hate it.
separated from God. So how can you expect people who are
Right.
separated from God to tell you how to get close to God? They have to have sin. They have to have something to use on you to judge you to make them feel better about themselves. But that's why, like, even on all of my shit, I practice and teach self love because when you love yourself, you're freeing yourself. And a lot of people aren't used to seeing gay men, especially black gay men, be free. But that's why I
They,
appreciate people like
this is
Santana
why
and all of
when
the feminine
people
gay men who end up doing what they need to do to kind of be trailblazers in that way. Like they're actually standing in their truth regardless. So it's like that's the only way to
people don't
live
want us
is
to
in
do
your
that.
truth.
They want us to still be shackled and be
It's
closeted
not
and stuff.
happening.
That's
It's not
what
No,
they
happening.
do. It's
I'm
not
not
gonna
doing
fucking
that.
happen.
It's not
Period.
happening. That's
And
been for
my
too
thing
long.
about it is they don't. Okay, it wasn't much gay representation for a long time, especially growing up in our generation. It wasn't much gay representation on TV. But the
Right.
moment you get a show like Empire and you have one gay character, it's a big deal. Why you
Right.
got all this gay shit on TV? Blah 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 blah. You get a show like Power, they get a gay character, it's a big deal. One gay character, and that's the only thing you can focus on.
And then
Exactly.
you got
Um,
to make the other gay character DL. I want that to stop.
Oh, I can talk about
Then,
that.
oh, that is typical. Then you look at Love and Hip Hop. Unfortunately, we were introduced to the first gay couple on Love and Hip Hop. Unfortunately, it being Milan Christopher. Unfortunately, and this dude named
I do want
Miles.
to eat his ass.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Mm,
like
fat ass.
everybody
Oh,
got mad about that. Oh, why they got these fags on TV? Like, so we're not supposed to be represented in any kind of way possible. Like we got to sit here and watch these straight bitches kiss and fuck each other down on TV, but we can't get a representation of our own selves on TV. It's ridiculous to me. No, it's a different time, and it's not gonna
It makes
happen.
no
Like I'm
sense.
gonna always say what the fuck I gotta say. It's like, and then what I really want to see, because we talked about this on Boys Night Out when Lou was on there with us about exploring LGBT or exploiting LGBT. And it's like the thing that I don't like is these reality shows. One
Aaron.
and that's a gay. It's Simon is pop. When you look at it, when you look at reality TV, you see the only gays that we have to represent us is Zell, Swag. You got Bobby Lights, cauliflower looking ass. You got
Oh,
Milan Christopher. You got
Rick
Saucy
Scott
Santana. You
Diaz.
got all these different people who I feel don't represent me in any kind of way because I don't act like that. So I feel like they choose the same type
they
of
choose the
gay.
I mean, it's Hollywood. Hollywood loves a stereotype, and they're
Yeah,
gonna
like
ride it
the same. They shoot the
until they
same
can't ride it no
type of
more.
movies for TV, and I guess they feel like because people really do be thinking that all gays act like that, and they don't. Because I remember when I first came out the closet to someone a while back, they didn't believe that I was gay, despite the fact that I was a little bit feminine. They didn't believe that I was gay because I didn't dress a certain type of way. Um, I didn't wear makeup. I really wasn't, I listened to hip hop music and all that other stuff. They thought because I did all of that, they couldn't see it. But I'm like, all gays aren't the same. Like I know
They were trying
that
to
what we,
generalize.
growing up, the effeminate gays was the most prominent, and that's the only thing you could see is effeminate gays. You never really seen many masculine gays, and when a masculine person came out to be gay, it was this big ass thing because you just couldn't believe it because they were macho or extra masculine and they played on a football team. When little do people know, the gayest motherfuckers is on the football team. So it is what it is. So it's like
That is
I,
true.
I do think we should have more representation. Every gay guy isn't flaming or flamboyant or whatever. If you are flaming and flamboyant, then
You know what, low subconsciously, I think that's why I was afraid to come out like as a child. You know, you how these all these children are like coming out like in a young age. I
Mm.
didn't want to come out only because like the feminine gaze was like pushed so much, and I didn't want to be grouped with them. I
Mm.
feel like subconsciously some gay men don't want to be grouped in with feminine gays. I don't know if it's such a. I think that's why it's such a hate, like a dislike for them, feminine gay men,
But there's
versus
nothing wrong
other
with it.
gay men, is because that they push that one stereotype, push it in our face for so long. I think we're like tired of it. Like, not everybody wears makeup. Not everybody paints their nails in Sissy and Sachets and Shantae. Nobody does that 24 fucking 7.
but I don't want this
Nobody.
conversation to be one that offends people that do that because that's not my intent on me talking about it. But all I'm saying is it is different types of gays, and I feel like we all should be represented, not just one. We all should be represented. But at the same time, I don't allow people like Zell or Cauliflower Lights to be the person to represent me. Like when I look at them on TV, I don't be like, they make us all look bad because I don't think that they make themselves look bad. Zell make himself look bad every time he open his mouth. Cauliflower Lights make himself look bad every time he posts those OnlyFans photos on Twitter as if any of us want to see them.
Oh,
And Milan Christopher makes himself look bad just by showing up and breathing. So it is what it is. He don't make me look bad. So
Yeah, and I
yeah.
understand
That's
that. That's
fucked
absolutely
up.
true.
That's
oh my God.
fucked up.
The thoughts and views of Scotty do not represent the Scotty.
That's fucked up.
Oh my
That's
God.
fucked up. I
Now this
never
shit
said no
funny,
shit like that.
I'm
It
just
was
but
being
I
just showing
honest.
also,
him breathing. Like, oh my God.
but
Woo.
I also think too, and I mean just to be factual, like maybe for me because I look at feminine gay men in a different way. Like I said, I'm attracted
Hold
to.
on.
First of all, can y'all hear me?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, let's make sure. Yeah. I'm attracted to men who have more feminine energy. I'm not really attracted to men who have more masculine energy. And honestly, a lot of feminine gay men and trans women are really trailblazers. They're the ones that really kept the gay movement going, and especially in reference to people of color and stuff like that. But at the same time, it is true. Like we're not a monolith. Not all gay people are the same, which is why it's important for us to put ourselves out there to show our own representation. Like
Right.
gays, not especially with like the internet and stuff like that. Like you don't have to just rely on TV. You can go online now, and people are telling their truths online. That's why TV is like
True.
low key moving over to the internet and stuff like that. So gay people now have the opportunity to have the pen and actually write their own story, as opposed to their story being told by somebody else. Which is why when you do come out and people be like, "Oh wow, I didn't know you were gay," because they have been conditioned to believe that gay
But
people are
not
just this.
Not only do they have their own pen to write, but that's why they have, reality web series like the porn is on because they show different people. They show different types of gays. Like
Right.
they show them. They you have your Andres, and then you have your Fly King eyes, and you have your Jeremys, and you have your King Paynes. You have everybody. It's a mixture. It's not just one type of
Right.
person. You know what I mean? That's why I'd rather see gays on a gay show versus being on Love and Hip Hop. Because if you want to be on a show like Love and Hip Hop, they just want your ass to be queening out and being flaming and just being in everybody's mess. And I don't want to do that. So that's
That makes
no,
sense.
no. I don't want to be nobody's handbag. In so many words, their accessory. I don't want to be that.
Mm. I don't think nobody want to be used as props, to be honest. Because basically, they are motherfucking props. They're using you to create a narrative that is very, very not 100%. And it's not all there. So it's like,
But that's why there's some gay men that literally have to stand up for themselves and demand respect as well. Because people can only give you respect if you let them know. You know what I mean? If the way that they're
I want
treating
to
you
see.
is not the way you want, change the lesson plan.
I want
I
to see
feel like
more thicker guys on web series. I really want to see more thicker guys.
Create one. Create a web
It's
Hell
series.
no,
Do it.
no.
you
like all
shady
the
enough
I think
creating.
is slowly happening. Like the stuff that we want to see is very slowly
Yeah.
We had two on this
happening.
season, so
It's
that was a
very
good
slowly
thing.
happening.
Right.
It's gonna take time and years, but I believe we're on the right track.
But
Mm.
it's also another thing what really attracts gays too, because when you really think about it, I've always said this about me and my own platform. Because before you came up here, Corn, I was talking to Bubs, I'm sorry, Brandon and Aaron about their YouTube channels, and I was talking about, because as you know for yourself, I've been doing this for a long time now, and I know what my audience is when I look at my analytics, it's like 90% women, 10% men. So I know for a fact that mainly straight women watch me, not many gay men do. And
Right.
when you think about the people that I know for a fact, like I do look at people and I do look at who people watch and I do look at subscriptions and stuff like that. I keep my ear to everything. I know exactly what's going on.
Right.
When I think about the people that gays would look at versus me. A lot of them look at people like Funky Dineva. A lot of them look at people like Malibu Dollface. A lot of them look at people like Heath. I don't know if Heath always still make videos or not, but I know they look at people like that. The people that wear the makeup, the people that more of a character or more extra versus me.
More animated, yeah.
Yeah, versus me being me.
Just you, right.
I'm not necessarily extra. I don't play in makeup. I don't dress like a female. I don't give off that same gay persona that is pushed on TV. I'm just a regular dude, and ain't no gay man gonna want to watch me. They may find me to be a bit boring. Whereas women will watch me all day. But it's the same way in my real life. Most straight women love me. A lot of
Right.
gay dudes don't. Not that I
Mm.
give a fuck, but they don't. So, you know.
That is true. But that's why I feel like you have to continue to also be the change that you want to see. Like if you want to see that, you have to do your part to contribute. And like
Yeah.
Quan said, like, yeah, it's gonna take some time, but it's like the more people who understand that and work together, low key, the faster these things can happen. Like you
Right.
said, Scott, like for example, like you're not with all that drama type of stuff, but you are a writer. You have a way of telling a story, and who knows, you can end up creating your own gay scripted web series that actually has substance and content to it. You know what I mean? That actually gives other part of the community a chance to be in the spotlight and actually maybe offer something different than what we've been seeing for the longest time. So it's like we have to also be a part of it as well. We got to be a part of that change. So
you gotta just stay true to who you are, because
yes.
you never know like who's gonna come across a video of yours and who's gonna be like, oh wow, he's not with the extras, he's not with the drama. If he did it, I could do it. And then you may inspire somebody else, and that person may go a little further, and then that person may inspire somebody else, and that person may go a little further. So sometimes it's just about, you know, the long run, and hope that I inspire somebody or you inspire somebody, and then they do it for somebody else, and then boom, we got change.
I've gotten into that same mindset since last year because I pretty much rebranded myself last year, and I decided to rebranded myself, changed my name, all that stuff, and decided to be more consistent. And once I started doing that, I noticed all of these web series, Instagram pages start following me and stuff, and they see my shit and they blah 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 blah. Like, for example, uh, on the way up Atlanta, I've never seen that show a day in my life, and they started following me, and I'm like, okay, what's this about? Then it's another show that
Girl,
followed me. I
watch
think,
you.
see, that's the thing. You never know. Like what's it called? The Getaway LA. They started following me and never even heard of that show before. And
The
then
who?
exactly, never heard of them. I don't know if they're up and coming show or not, but they followed me, wanted to work with me on something. Then it was this show called The Grind Dallas that came out. They even asked me to do their reunion, but it got canceled or whatever. They were having issues with the cast or whatever. But it's sort of shit like that. Or even with Thirst Trap Boys, when they asked me to do this show for them, the rundown. I'm like, they want me to do that. They want
Yes, they want
me.
you.
Yes, I told you that.
Of all people, they want me to do it.
That's why I be telling you to get your blessings like it's happening to you. Accept
Yes.
it. Don't second guess. Oh, is it for me? No, this is your time to be like, bitch, mine, 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 mine. It's that time to do that.
Period.
And like everybody, that's why I'm more so. A lot of times with my content, besides my reviews and stuff, I'm more so on the positive side because once again, looking at things in a spiritual way, when you get to a place where shit finna pop off and you look at life differently, then it's like all you can do is really just be excited about what's to come and then celebrate everybody else. And for me, I think 2020 showed everybody that for the most part. Like 2020 exposed a lot of things to everybody. Like people died that year because too much of it was overwhelming for them. And then there were some people who actually was able to find some peace to actually sit down, relax, get their thoughts together. And now they had time to actually move. So like, I feel like the world has been resetted. And now whatever you want to achieve, it's going to happen. It's going to happen fast. It's about you preparing yourself for it. Like I be telling Scotty all the time, like, look at all the blessings that's happening in your life. The fact that he had this panel called the Whether You Like It or Not panel, like he gave other smaller content creators a chance to come up on his platform that has what I think it's about to be 25K. Yes, shout out to Scotty, 25K. Pretty soon. With all those viewers, he was able to share his platform with other people. That's how you pay it forward, and that's how you remain blessed, which is why you have these other shows that's looking at you and want to use you. They could have used other people, but they saw something in you and was like, you know what? We want to work with this person here. So it's like, it's okay to give of yourself, but you also have to learn to receive as well. So I don't know. I'm on some other type of shit. Sorry.
Period.
Sorry.
Well,
Receive it, baby. Receive it and enjoy it. And bask in it and know, like, bitch, I'm worthy of all of this and so much more. And more is coming.
I guess it's because I'm super modest and super humble that it is what it is.
I get it, but it's okay to toot your own horn sometimes.
Yeah, and also
not a lot, but it's okay to be at home and be like, bitch,
I stay to my own
that bitch.
Like, then on top of that, like, if it's something that's factual and it's true, You can't get mad at that. The truth is what it is. This is stuff that is true that's happening to you. So all you're doing is sharing your truth. Now, if your truth make other people uncomfortable, that's on them. You just being honest. The truth will set you free, but at the same time, I forgot what movie it was. The nigga said the truth. You can't handle the truth. So
Well, I
all I'm
will
saying
say
is just look
this.
at it in your way and keep receiving on your end while they watch and hate. That's the thing.
With everything he said though, because it's all true, especially with the whole 2020 being the world being reset and stuff like that in 2020. Because at the beginning of 2020, I said it before and I'm gonna say it again. At the end of 2019, the beginning of 2020 was probably the worst time of my life, the lowest part of my entire life, the darkest part. I have never been in any situation like that before in my life. Being a person that prides himself on having things together, he did not have things together. He was homeless. He was living out of a hotel for 3 months. He was eating fast food every goddamn day because he was living in a hotel. He was still trying, and even with all of that, he was still trying to put out content while being in a fucking hotel room confined with four different people in one damn room with one bathroom. Wasn't used to that. And when I finally got out of the situation, it was kind of like I had said me and Jamar had talked because Jamar really talked me out of jumping off a damn ledge, to be honest. Because during that time, it was probably the worst time. I was suicidal and all of that stuff. Everything bad that was going on, it could have been worse. But it was like I came out of that situation. I think right after I turned, right after my 31st birthday. I had came out this situation and I'm in this house. And then, I made it my business to be like, okay, when I come out of this place, I'm gonna just take my YouTube channel seriously. I'm gonna rebrand myself. I'm gonna do this because I have been doing it at that point for like 9 years, and I ain't take that shit seriously. It was just something to do. And then, people would tell me how good I was at it and stuff like that. For me, it takes me sometimes years to really see what everybody else sees. It's just what it is. As long as I've been doing it and stuff like that, I could have been like, just like Ashley Miller said, she feels as though I could have been where Funky Dineva is at this point,
Right.
but it wasn't for me. It just wasn't my time to be there, and I just feel like now I'm doing more things and stuff. So now is my time, regardless of it being 10 years later. It's my time now. So it is what I'm just trying to take it all in. Like I said, I came a long way from where I was last year. Well, early last year, because that was like, oh, Jesus,
Yeah, but that's why I also be
terrible.
saying like the
I was a
paint.
walking dead back then.
But you've been resurrected, Lazarus. You are now alive,
Rise,
and
darling.
it's like also too we gotta learn. Even I'm learning this as well. Like to be in the present moment and actually enjoy what's happening to you. And the more that
Mhm.
you start to enjoy what's happening to you, the more it'll be easier for you to receive. And I used to be one of those people that was like humble, and I mean I am humble, but I also have humility, which means I'm not saying I'm better than anybody else, but I know what God has for me is for me. And I'm not going to sit up here and be ashamed of it because it's mine. Why don't you get yours so that we can share and celebrate together? You know what I
Right.
mean? So it's like that's why every time I talk to Scotty or other people, um, I do my best to try to celebrate them and give them their roses because it's like, yes, we could always focus on bad things, but we also have to be reminded of the good things too. You get what I'm saying? To help bring us back into balance because life's going to have ups and downs, but all those things, everything is working for your good. So, but I want you to enjoy it, Scotty, like for real. Enjoy it yourself.
Enjoy it.
You welcome. Okay, just like
Enjoy
how Aaron enjoys
it.
himself when that DoorDash comes through, enjoy it.
Oh my God.
It's tough sometimes because, mind you, I even like with all the stuff that's been happening with me, I haven't. Well, I had not until recently taken time to really enjoy. what's been happening to me. Like I had not enjoyed being on Chasing LA.
Mm.
Like I was so caught up in backlash and negative comments. Like I couldn't just be like, bitch, you are on a reality show. You are a part of this. Like y'all really just did this. And it wasn't until the night of the reunion at King Pang's party that I sat there and was like, bitch, I am blessed right now. And we really just did this. And I really sat in that moment and just enjoyed it all. Just enjoy it.
Sometimes it takes certain moments for you to realize that you are
True.
blessed because it's like for me now, I wake up every morning in a big ass in a what the fuck? Oh, I don't know. I wake up every morning in this damn big ass room with a fireplace in front of my damn bed every damn day when there was a time where I did not have the luxury of doing that. Like sometimes when you go through a hardship like that,
Mm-hmm.
it kind of puts a lot of stuff into perspective. It's things that you took for granted at first and you didn't realize you took it for granted until you didn't have it anymore. Like I remember when we were out there and we were just eating fast food every damn day because there's no stove in the hotel that we was in. So we was
Right.
eating Wendy's and Subway and Taco fucking Bell every day. And I remember telling my mother, I was like, I know that I used to rag on you for cooking spaghetti and making a salad every other week. I
But
could really
thank
go
you.
for that right now.
Okay, can you cook me something real quick?
I could really go for that right now. And I remember when we first got out the hotel, that was the first thing she cooked.
Okay, I know that's right.
I was happy to have it. I hadn't had no spaghetti in 3 months.
Okay.
Good right
Well,
now.
So, so it's that was a humbling experience, but
But then
it's
Quan, like your the fact that you showing us like your poetry, which is something that you use as a medium to kind of express yourself, and like even sharing the things that you've been through, and even that poem you did, just even talking about
I'll be
black
right back.
women.
I'll
Hmm?
be right back. I'm coming. I don't know how long you got. I don't mean to
Okay,
cut y'all off. I don't know how long y'all gonna be up here, but if you still up here, I'll be right back because I need to go on upload this fucking video because I'm sitting
okay,
up here yawning. So I'll be back.
all right, no problem. And actually, since you're doing, we're gonna bring Aaron back up. Hold on, there we go. My bad, Aaron. But like, even like the poem that you did about black women, just how you show so much respect and honor and love, and just reminding black women, whether they're cis or trans, like, look, like, bitch, you hold the power. Well, I don't say hoes. I'm sorry. This is how I talk.
we know what you mean.
But y'all are powerful. Y'all are powerful. Like, y'all are trailblazers. Y'all out here being the backbones to a lot of different communities. Like, black women are the backbone of the community. um, Trans women are low key the backbone of
Yeah.
the LGBT community. Like actually giving them their roses and saying, "Look, even though the world may be against you, I appreciate you." And when you can, Aaron, what the fuck going on, bro? And the fact that you were able to honor them and appreciate them, that's also going to propel your blessing even further because now you're celebrating other people, and that's what you're supposed to do. And you could have sat up there and was just hating on everybody, but you didn't. You continued to celebrate people and how they were moving and stuff. So, even though it wasn't like you had a chance to enjoy it, you still like served your purpose as far as the message of showing people that guess what, you can still go through things, but guess what, this is what healing looks like too. Like you and Hershey, like I think that's what made
Yeah.
y'all um like some of the focal points on the show as far as showing the real grind. It's easy to get to do the money and the reality and all that stuff because all you have to really do is just get clout and that's it. But to actually show true, genuine growth and to show people actually persevere that look like us, it inspires us. So once again, you served your purpose. And who knows, if we do a season 2, you'll probably be able to enjoy it this time because you know what it's like, you know what to expect, and now you
Right.
can go forward in it
Exactly.
in a different perspective. So you blessed all the way around. You right.
Definitely. Thank you. I
Right.
appreciate that. But yeah,
No
I've been
problem.
I've been learning to do that even with my like poetry to really be in it and really like live in the moments of it because for a while, for a long time, even when like I would do poems and people be like, "Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so great." Like that touched me. I would kind of just think like, "Is it really that good? Is it really?" And now, like, even watching this show back, I watched that whole scene of me doing the poetry show, and I was like, bitch, you was talented.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yes.
like, I don't want to sound cocky, but I was like, bitch,
You speaking
you better
honestly.
do
You are.
this.
You are talented.
And like, it's like I'm having like an awakening of like, get your ass up, grind, do this talent, do what you do what was born into you, and just let it shine.
You're actually walking in your purpose now. You've been
Yeah,
Aaron, bruh. Come on now.
Aaron needs to walk into some Wi-Fi or something.
Are you dragging the thing down? But he's talking about people's fashions, and you can't even see them correctly without your shit glitching.
Right.
Anyway, but for you, like once again, you're walking in your truth. That's the only thing you can do. And when people get on these reality shows, a lot of times they, like we were saying earlier, they want people to like them. They're thinking, oh, I'm gonna get the views, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get that. But then what happens is that they really just get a feedback of their personality. Because at the end of the day, I understand people can talk about production and all this stuff, but at the same time, and I think Nene Leak said it, there's not enough editing in the world to make somebody look a certain way. You gave them something that
You
they
gave
could
them
use, and
something.
you showed out. So it's like when you're
Yeah.
on reality TV, they want to be famous and they want to have the money and the people know who I am because they feel like, guess what? If that happens, no matter what happens in my personal life, I know that other people won't talk about it or I'm excluded from bullshit. But then when shit happens, they can't deal with it. So it's like
Exactly.
you're going to get a lot of reception, and some of it is actually honest critique. It's not meant to be shady, and especially in the gay community, if you say anything, if you're even trying to help somebody genuinely, it's automatically took as, oh, you being shady,
You
oh, you
being
doing this.
shady,
No, bitch,
right?
if I care about you, I'm gonna help you put you on game in order for you to grow and possibly even grow farther than me. So
Exactly.
where Aaron go? Is Aaron's afraid because he was talking all that shit and knowing he gonna get his jaw rocked? Aaron, bring your ass back.
Don't run now, Aaron.
Aaron on that bullshit. But what's been going on with you as of late? Like, how is your projects and stuff been going? Like, what did you learn from the show?
From the show, I learned so much about me. I learned one very damn emotional. I knew that already, but like I like saw it. And I think I also learned on this show to really be confident in who I am and what I am, and not to let others get under my skin so much. Because there's a lot of things in the show that easily if it happens now, I'm like, girl, okay, whatever, bye. Like I'm not even gonna give you all that energy for it because it's not even worth it. So definitely that, and protecting my energy as much as possible.
Okay.
Which is hard when you get into a room full of strangers and now you got all these different energies and personalities, and you're kind of just like, and like I feel it, and like I'm an empath, so I'll feel everybody's energy, and I'll be like, okay, bitch, wait, is this me? Is this the person next to me?
You
Is this
feel
this
like
one
also
there?
too, it might be a because I know a lot of people were talking about they were going through personal things throughout this season. Like, do you think some
Yeah.
of the things you were going through personally kind of just like you're dealing with stuff and then now you're going into an environment that's like very hostile. You can, like you said, you feel the energy. So now you're
Mm-hmm.
more irritable and like, okay, come on. We're supposed to be
Right.
enjoying
I even
ourselves, folks. Looking forward to it.
I
So it's like,
said
okay,
it.
bitch, now it's my turn.
That was right, because I even said it at the reunion. I don't know if it's going to be shown or not, but I said like all the stuff that I was going through personally at points started to just overwhelm me because I have all this personal stuff going on, and then I got to go into this group and go film and be worried about this and that. So it was times and moments where where I just felt completely overwhelmed. And I think when you're doing a reality show, especially a reality show, you have to find a way to separate it. Like you have to think of the reality show as a job and not bring so much of your personal stuff into it always. It's just like a regular job. Like when there's stuff going on, you kind of check it at the door, go do your job, go home and like handle it. It's kind of the same way. I wasn't looking at it from that view. I was just like, well, it's a reality show. This is real life. All right. So I was just letting it all just flow together. And it became just a big, at times, just overwhelming where I'm just irritable. I'm angry. I'm mad. And sometimes I wouldn't even be mad at the damn cast. I'm mad about everything else that's going on. And now just because so-and-so says something and I know I could pop off on them, I'm going to just pop off.
Okay, so
because some stuff in your real life you may not be able to like go like off about. If it's like family stuff or health stuff, like you may not be able to just express that anger in that moment. But somebody else say something and it could be the smallest thing and you're like, bitch, I'm gonna let you have it.
and then
Just
on
because I
top
got
of
all
that,
this built up in me and I can let it out on you.
and then on top of that, and I say this all the time, when you involve alcohol, what that does, low key, is that kind of blurs the line of like being cordial to just saying what's really on your mind. And then like one thing that I noticed, especially in the community, and it's probably, I'm sure this happens in the straight community, but for me, from what I've seen, like there is a gay club here in Detroit called the Woodward. Very ratchet gay club, black gay club. I love it. I love seeing it. It's amazing. But I know that there are some people who literally go to the club and get drunk and want to take out their frustrations on other people because of what's happening throughout the week. And you just, you could be going through something, and because somebody says something to you and it kind of triggers you to where it's like, okay, bitch, let me get on you. Because it's like, once again, especially with you being an empath, that energy is something that's serious. So once again, just like, for example, let's take Andre's event that he had or whatever. Like, as soon as you walk in the door, I'm pretty sure you could feel the tension, right? Like, feel the energy.
Like, as soon as I walked in, like, I felt it, and I was just like, oh, this is going to be a bad night. And mind you, for most of the night, I was quiet.
Right.
And I felt it, like, building up in me, and then it finally just was like, bitch, we got to come out because this is too much.
Yeah, that is true. But I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you. I'm glad to see your growth. That's why, like, even with my part of the interviews that we do on the panel, I really genuinely like having conversations like this because I'm really about helping. That's what I really what I want to do. Like, I've been helped. I want to help other people. I know that Quan remembers me from my old YouTube channel that I had, and I was a very insecure ass. Like, I was a boy next door type of person, but I was insecure, and I only wanted a relationship, and I only wanted love, and I only wanted someone outside of me to validate.
You were so sweet.
I was, but I needed help, and I'm glad I went through what I went through because I always on my YouTube channel.
Aaron, why you put your glasses down like that?
Aaron is high as hell. This bitch is. First of all, you look like a motherfucking upside down avocado burnt. You look like a Mr. Potato Head bitch at 65 with these glasses, the BET edition bitch. I can't. Your head look like the tip of a thumb. It looks like a chocolate egg. You stop. You hot shit from Brandon. I don't know everything, but I'm just more aware of stuff. You know what I mean? But then it's like now where I am, I see the transformation, and now that I'm aware, I'm watching my other brothers in the community actually do it. Like I said, you and Hershey, like doing the real shit. Like, to me, that's the real come up. That's the real grind. Because when you start working on yourself, that's when things start attracting you, as opposed to you having to chase it. You get what I'm saying? What are you chasing? A lot of people are chasing a dream. You're chasing your healing, and your healing is going to wake you up. So it's different.
And I even stopped using that word. Like, I stopped saying I'm chasing it. I'm like, I don't chase nothing. It all comes to me.
Yeah,
I don't chase anything in life. It comes to me. I don't chase a bag. The money just comes to me. I don't chase love. It comes to me.
Exactly. I'm living.
They come. It all comes to me. I'm no longer chasing anything in life.
Period. And that's how you gotta look at things.
Because chasing means you're separate from something.
From it, right?
I'm done chasing a relationship.
If you go deeper, chasing means it's running away from you.
Yeah.
and you're trying to get it. It's actually going the opposite way from you, and you're trying to capture it when it should be
That's why
coming
it's like we have
towards
to.
you.
Yeah, we have to work on the inside because we're chasing things outside of us. That's why a lot of times when people chase money and cars, all these tangible things, when they finally get it, they feel like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to be better. And it's like now you're even worse because it's like now you're the same person, but you just have all this money. You know nothing about responsibility. Now you're in more trouble as opposed to actually taking the time to learn to deal with yourself so that when those things happen, you know how to operate in it and actually maximize your experience of it. You get what I'm saying? So, like you said, once again, even in the way that we think and the way that we speak, those are powerful things. And that's why we have to be aware of what we think and speak about ourselves first. Because if we ain't good to ourselves, we're not going to be good to nobody else. Point blank.
Period. I wanna speak on that whole like chasing thing. Bubz, you remember that I commented on you? You put something up on your stories of I think it was Flesh like running, and they had like $1 like holding over his head or something, like he's chasing that $1.
Yes.
And then he kept running after, and they kept dangling $1 after him. All of a sudden, all the flesh started like really like coming off of the skeleton. Like the flesh is just literally melting off of it. And then at the end, the fucking corpse, the skeleton fell into the ditch. Fell into like the grave and everything. It's like you'll die. Yeah. Like basically what that means is like you'll die like chasing after something.
Right.
That it should be coming to you.
Exactly.
Like
you're not even chasing
if that motherfucker wanted if you want it so bad, let that shit come to you.
Yeah.
It's gonna come.
To be honest, like bitch, I'm done. Like bitch, first of all, I never chase a nigga. When I first got into this motherfucking community, bitch, I was chasing a lot of niggas.
Oh,
that was you. I want you. I want you. No, bitch, I don't chase these niggas no more. Bitch, I don't chase these niggas.
That's why I'm
bitch,
grateful.
You want to fuck with me, bitch? With me.
That's why I'm grateful for my experience because in 2018, like that's how I actually had my ego death. Like I was in love with somebody who wasn't in love. I ain't gonna say they wasn't in love with me, but they were afraid to fall in love with me because of all the shit they've been through. And I was making that personal. And I ended up putting all my happiness into this person. And that was a dangerous thing to do. Just like how Scotty shared earlier as far as like suicidal ideations. Quan, I'm pretty sure you've had your bouts with suicidal ideation. We all have. So it's like, mine was really bad to where like, it felt like as if though my own personal world was on pause, but the whole world, which was true, was still going on. Nobody really cared about me. You know what I mean? And I really felt like I was in hell, but I'm grateful for that experience because if it had not been for that, I would have found my own power and my own love for myself, which is the most important thing. You came in this bitch by yourself, you're going to leave this hoe by yourself. So I think the best person you should get to know is
yourself.
You. And when you learn to love yourself, because here's the thing, and I'm a deep ass person. I don't try to get too deep, and I know it gets boring sometimes, but I just feel it in my spirit.
Go deep.
But here's the thing, though, like the biggest problem that I think a lot of us have, or the majority of us have, I look, you want to say all, but the majority of us have, is that we feel like we're not enough. We feel like we have to continuously do something that's outside of ourselves to give us value and to give us worth. And that's why I was saying, like, God, love, source, whatever you want to call it, it never turns away from you. It's we separate ourselves. Based off of how we've been taught. And especially as Black gay men, we've been taught that hold on, is there any here? Here we go. There we go. Bitch, I need you to stop dropping, okay? You reminded me of your blood pressure, bitch. I'm getting scared.
Bitch, I was talking to Trade.
Oh wow, okay, Trade. Was that Chef Boyardee? Was that Uncle Ben? Was that the Trade? Let me stop.
DoorDash is an older nigga though. It's a real older nigga.
Sneaky link with link sausages links. Yeah. What?
Bitch, she's trying to come over and eat my ass out. The same shit I want to do to this one next to me.
Aaron, you gotta stop having sex with all these
people.
Don't
want to motherfucking do it.
Y'all gotta stop having sex with these people. Y'all gotta stop having sex with all these people.
He just wants to eat my ass. That's
That
about
is too much
it.
transfers
See
of
how the devil
energies.
works? I'm trying to have a conversation about healing, and here come the devil.
Right.
This
I'm
goddamn
sorry.
punch asshole.
Talking
The
about
nigga
ass.
Talking
is
about getting their ass ate.
fine. The
Don't nobody
nigga
want to
is
eat your ass on
fine.
the piano that's
Boo.
watching this
Don't
show.
nobody want to do that
To
to
live
no.
with him.
Okay.
But I was saying basically, if we feel
There's
like
nothing
we're
wrong
not,
with that, Aaron.
huh?
Say it again, Scotty.
I said there's nothing wrong with that.
Period. See, I know a little hoe when I see one. We
Oh, I'm
think
not.
alike.
No,
We think alike, Scotty.
I didn't say I was a whore. I just said that it's nothing wrong with wanting your ass ate. That's all I said.
Okay. But I see you. We see each other.
I
We see each other.
We
don't
don't want
think
to
y'all
see
see
your
each
ass,
other.
Aaron. No, but like I was saying before, I was really interrupted by this goddamn talking spud potato beneath us. Bitch, it's to a point to where we feel like we're not enough, so we end up separating ourselves. Like even when good things happen, we end up denying it. You can't do that. You have to start accepting those things about what you think and what you believe. That's why I be encouraging people, like, if good things happen in your life, continue to receive it, because that's what love means. Love means inclusive, which means there's nothing that separates you from it. And once you start believing that for yourself, fuck what everybody else outside of you say. When you start believing it for real, that's when you come into your own power. That's why I think a lot of black heterosexual people have such a disdain towards black gay people, because it's like, how dare y'all be niggas and be gay and be more free than us? How dare y'all? Like if a feminine gay man can walk down the street and not give a fuck, that's power. That's power, because everybody's worried about what everybody else is going to think. That's why I appreciate feminine gay men and trans women that walk in their truth, because that is a hard thing to do.
It's a hard thing to do.
To your truth. And
It
when
is
you
very
can do
hard
that, that's a level of power that you're walking in. But we all need to learn to do that, because that's what we need to be on. So, I'm done. Aaron, and you talk about eating your ass now, bitch. Go ahead.
Okay. I hope it's clean.
Oh, wow.
Now, Miss Quan.
Yeah.
Miss Quan. Miss Quan. Miss Quan. Miss Quan.
Miss
Yeah.
Honey. Miss
I
Honey.
was just saying, I hope it's clean.
Miss Honey.
Do you want me to get in your mug?
You can't get in my mug, darling.
Don't you hear me calling you, Miss Honey?
Okay.
My ass is
I know
clean.
you hear me calling you, Miss Honey.
Yeah, and I already know.
Little bitch.
You know what? Let me not. Somebody
My,
already want to punch my shit in, so I'm not gonna say shit.
my ass is very clean.
Listen. Let me shut up.
Aaron.
Let me
I
shut
am
up.
not. Listen, I am not about to get shot and be an innocent bystander because you want to play with
But
fire.
he is setting me up for the motherfucking kill.
I didn't set you up for
He
nothing.
is setting me up.
But
I'm not setting you up for nothing.
Yes, you are. You're
You can say
doing
what you
it.
want to say.
You are setting me up for the motherfucking alley. Ooh, yes,
You
Bubz.
can say what you want to
Bubz.
say.
Bitch, the devil can't make you do nothing. Your ass wants to do that.
Oh gosh, he keeps setting me up. Like,
I ain't set you up for nothing. But anyway. But yeah, I feel you. I'm on
wait.
my.
Can I ask Quan this? Can I really ask Quan this?
Go ahead.
If you
It's your
wasn't
life.
with
Go ahead,
somebody and you so happen to be in New York, would you really fuck with me? Like on like a date type shit?
On a date?
A date type. Be honest. Like if it's a no, it's a no.
We could go on like a dinner and a movie date. Yeah.
Nigga, we not
He's
doing
talking
no
about
movies.
in a romantic capacity. Can you see y'all doing some shit together? Can he clap the cheeks? Can the cheeks be on his face? He wants.
I didn't say that. I said a date type shit.
Asking like, would
we
you
not
give him
doing
you
no
don't even know about me with that. You know I'm abstinent. I've been abstinent for the past 4 years.
Amen.
What the fuck is an abstinence?
When you don't have sex with people.
Yeah, you
Girl,
abstain.
you gonna give me that motherfucking
I can't say
butt.
celibate because I still jack off.
You gonna give me that butt. I don't give a fuck.
But no,
Shut your ass.
I haven't had sex in 4 years, and I won't have
Girl,
sex until I'm in a relationship.
Demolition work.
That's
nigga,
great.
please.
Hmm.
First of all, I will toss motherfucking
Break
Quan across
the
the
walls
motherfucking room and
down.
bend him over.
Hallelujah.
Like, stop
No,
playing
you
with me.
don't.
Aquafina.
Look, that
Don't
is a
do it.
promise I made to God. I'm keeping it.
Fuck all that God shit. God ain't in
Fuck all that
this.
God shit. Oh, you gotta go say.
Fuck all that God shit. Like, no
That's why
shade.
your
Fuck all
ass.
like,
That's why your ass shaped
listen,
like a thumbnail,
I said
bitch.
this. So you would fuck with
That's
me
why you
though, right?
shaped like a raisin.
Yeah, like I
bitch.
said, like we can like. That's why when like you said date, I'm like we going out in the town, dinner and stuff. Yeah,
Oh, and
but if you
then
were just talking
back
about
to,
sex, but if you just talking about sex,
like back to the hotel, like,
You talk
pull
about what
down
that
little
mouth do? Can you
cheeks,
eat your ass? That's not sex.
no,
You
you're
see
gonna do
all the
nothing.
way.
pull them cheeks apart,
You're not doing nothing with
So,
none of my
There's
cheeks.
your answer.
can I
The
ask
guy that
another
I'm talking
question?
to now isn't doing nothing with any of my cheeks.
Okay. So, also, if you did, would you tell me?
Bitch, I want to order some
If I did what?
so bad.
If you did anything with, would you tell me? Be honest.
Tell you for what?
Would you tell me?
Tell you for what? What am I telling you for?
I'm just,
What happens in my bedroom is between me and the person that's in it.
Okay,
There's a
period.
meeting in
If
your
I
you
live
ain't
for
bedroom.
there,
that.
you ain't gotta
That's
know.
what invited.
Exactly, because you see, I'm not saying a word about nothing. So,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
Well, Aaron, at least on the bright side, at least you have a nigga coming over that's gonna be doing that to you tomorrow.
Okay.
So be blessed in that department. It's just that you won't do it with Quan. There's nothing wrong with that. There's people in the world that look just like Quan. You one of them. But Quan the
Nah, but
poet,
no
the
shade.
original
This
one,
nigga is
you don't
like
want
older
it.
than me, but that nigga is like literally 5'6".
Oh,
I'm
what's wrong?
5'6".
What's wrong?
He's
Shorty?
5'6".
I'm 5'6".
He
I know I'm gonna toss his ass around.
okay. Amen.
Well,
Amen.
there you
Toss his
go.
ass around the room, bend him over by the motherfucking sink, bitch, and start washing dishes while I'm tapping that ass. No
Not by the
shade.
sink.
I like that shit. I like that over the house type sex.
We can do it over the house, but
Aaron,
not by the sink. Not where I gotta wash
Bitch,
my
I love some freaky shit.
not where I gotta wash my dishes and like cut up
I
my
know.
You
I do
such
too.
a bitch, girl.
not
I think you
not
gotta
with
send
dinner
you to
being prepped
disinfect
at.
shit. Disinfect.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron, have you seen Game of Thrones?
Yes, I have.
Do you know the nigga that say Hordor?
I
Could you say
live
it
for
for me a
him.
few times?
No,
No, why not?
it's just not giving that.
Over to me, it's kind of given. That's why I wanted you to say it.
It's just not giving that, girl.
Yeah.
So I got my motherfucking answer. I can like dip now. So, so I'm
Okay.
gonna
This is
see
what I
y'all
have to
later.
I'm
hear, Scott.
mad.
And I'm gonna
This is
use
what
that
I have to hear.
motherfucking clip. I'm gonna use that motherfucking clip because now I have evidence.
Oh, child.
And that's on period. So, Quan, you have a good night, sweetie. And Miss Scotty, by nature, you have a good
Mister.
night, well, sweetie. And Bubsies,
Where you about to go?
Bubsies. Um, I'm about to go to sleep. I'm
Dush.
low key tired. A nigga is not coming over tonight and
he
clapping his cheeks or
he
eating my
Might
about
be
to
ass.
go
over 2 hours.
dush.
They is not doing that. Say it again.
So we have been on here for almost 2 hours.
We did, and I'm tired. And plus, my battery's about to die. So later.
Okay, but I thank y'all for coming
Right.
up here with me. We gotta do this more often, like Bigo, YouTube, like just get around and talk, have conversations and stuff. Like that's what I'm really
Yeah,
down
I
with.
say fuck Bigo. We gonna keep doing it on here. Fuck Bigo, in my opinion.
Like I keep telling you, y'all can have that ghetto ass bigo. You won't catch me
I
on
mean,
it.
I still have a
Period.
purpose over there. I'm just
I
still
like
working.
bingo.
I like it too.
My
Exactly.
bingo don't be
The
ghetto.
host, I want to smoke. Like I want to smoke and chill. I don't want to host a fucking panel.
My
Because
bingo don't
Aaron,
be
you know what
ghetto.
Aaron
It be,
does?
it be
Aaron
sweet.
talks a lot of cash money shit. He throws a lot of rocks and hides his hand a lot. A lot. So
Bitch,
Aaron
and
be
let
over
me do
ghetto.
it. Bitch, let me do it. Let me just do my shit on here. Let me fuck some shit up and motherfucking head out.
Well, go to the major panels and do that.
Okay.
Nah.
If you're gonna show out, at least show out and get something for it.
Bitch, I don't want my motherfucking address leaked, bitch. I don't need all that. They already got my mama in pictures. They already started putting my mama in pictures. That's the crazy thing.
Okay, but guess what? You'll be waking it up as you want to do. You'll be waking it up. You'll be that bitch. I say you'll be waking it up. You'll be that bitch. Ain't that what you want?
Bitch, you know I'm never motherfucking scared for no smoke. Like, you
then do it,
the most fearless ass bitch ever. What the fuck they gonna do to me? Bitch.
That's not what I heard.
What the fuck you heard?
The streets be talking.
What the fuck you heard?
I heard what I heard.
Let's talk about it. Let's dissect this motherfucker. You know, I'm spit. Let me get my motherfucking
It's getting late. It's getting very late.
Hold on.
Let's just go to
Hold
bed.
that thought, Miss Mamas. Hold that thought,
I thought you
Miss
was taking
Mama.
your ass to bed, nigga.
Right, go to bed. It don't matter what I heard.
Well, he's frozen.
And that's the Lord telling you to go to bed.
Blessing of the Lord is here.
Oh,
yeah.
Move, bitch. Move. Move, bitch. Bitch. Okay, here we go. Bitch. Hold on, bitch.
What is happening?
We gonna get this one, bitch. Let me close this motherfucking door, bitch. What's tea, baby? What's motherfucking tea?
Did you get the tag, Aaron, on Instagram?
Tag what?
By TTB. The impressions we've had is over 1 million in the last 20
Who?
days. Our impressions that we have.
Oh wow!
What is that? What that mean?
On the TTB network, as far as I guess it's views or something in total that we got in the last 28 days.
Who's we?
TTB Thirst Trap Boy Network, nigga.
Oh, as the entity, as the entirety.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
that's
baby,
what's up.
Yes.
Nice.
See, I'm happy for everybody. There's a reason to be happy for everybody. Ain't no room.
I don't know what all that stuff means, like impressions and stuff. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
It's a good thing. That means people are going to your page,
watching. A lot of people are
like looking at it. Yes, that's what that means.
Oh, okay, so let's get back to
That's
not what the streets said.
That's not what the streets
What the fuck is tea? Quan, talk to me, baby.
Ask the streets.
Let me get out of here.
I'm not in the streets. What's going on?
Thank you for joining.
You TTB. Y'all supposed to stay in the streets.
About that time.
Cause yeah, Aaron finna be on some shit that I don't want to be a part of.
Blessings and miracles to you all.
Oh, now you running scared now. You see this shit? Now you running scared. Now you want to talk
Ain't
that
nobody
shit.
scared, boy. I'm from Compton. I ain't got nothing to be scared of. Trust and believe.
You know you was looking a little shook with that little fight with Andre.
Child, please.
You was a little shook right there. I saw it all on your face, child.
Child, please.
Aaron, you the only one that seemed kind of shook, bitch, when King Pain was in your face during that interview. He was very quiet. He wasn't saying much. He was very much, I apologize. Look, what happened was, I'm sorry.
Girl.
You were pretty quiet.
That's what we got in the interview.
And you talking mess on Bingo like, I'm going to let him have it. I'm going to let him have it. And when I thought, like, oh, he was pretty quiet.
Like a
girl,
church
you trying my
mouse.
motherfucking time. I can't.
I'm not trying nothing.
You try my motherfucking time. You know what? Goodbye. Ugh.
Well, anyway, thank you, Quan, for joining us. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Back. Do not be a stranger. This is going to be random shit. So if I'm ever doing a live and you come through, hey, you're always welcome here.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem. You have the rest of a good night. And I'm about to see about this Coney Island because a part of me wants it, but I don't need it. But I really want it. We're going to see. What's up?
Go ahead and get it. Treat yourself.
Okay. 2020, I've been treating myself. I'm trying to work it down a little bit. But that breakfast is calling my name. We're going to have to see. But have a good night, and I'll talk to you later.
All right, boo.
All right, bye-bye. Y'all have a good night, y'all.